Hey guys, this is Henry Gamble with Trade the Markets and Simpler Options, and in tonight's free video I will be filling in for John and Hubert once again. They are still up in Utah, and as it works out, the internet up there is just a little bit less than adequate. They said that they've been having to trade via PowerPoint, whatever that means, which probably resulted in a lot of teaching and not a lot of trading, so just kind of one of those things that come with travel. But there are a couple things that I want to take a look at from today's session, and that's going to be starting off with the S&P daily chart. So yesterday what we were looking for is a pullback back down to the mean. So we got close to it, but we weren't able to quite come down. Let's see, the low for today was 1259.75, and there's two interesting things about that. One is that it comes down and by 3 ticks fills this gap that was left from the gap that we had up on Tuesday. So now we have filled that gap, and then also if we come back and take a look at the longer term trend here, from this high that we made back in July, towards the 1st of July, and then take a look at where that coincides here with this candlestick. We've held that perfect breakout from yesterday as well. So on my Twitter feed I noted that this was going to be a key level today, and we saw a lot of action in the first few. Well, let's take a look at an intraday chart and compare. So here's my Twitter page for any of you guys that would like to follow me or that use Twitter. That's quickly becoming a very effective way for me to kind of communicate these updates. And then you can also take a look at some of the stocks that we're looking to play, and you know, some of these levels that I include. So like here at the 10 o'clock update, I noted that 1260 was going to be important. And then if we take a look at this on a 5-minute chart, you know, we look at the 1260.75 to 1260 area was key. So here in the first hour of trade, really, we kind of consolidate in that range. Then we get a very nice 5-minute squeeze coupled with the, you know, rolling of the waves here to higher momentum, and that carries us on throughout the day. So very important stuff, and good to know about those levels ahead of time. So what are we looking at for tomorrow? Now, I think the same thing is still in effect here, and you've got two scenarios that are kind of battling themselves out. I think that there is the potential to get a flush back down to this breakout once again, which would be the daily EMA or the daily mean price here on the charts. But then we're fighting the fact that we have had a long squeeze and haven't had a single bar reverse against us yet. So as you can see, the squeeze coupled with the strength of the waves continues to keep this market propped up, and I think will do so at least until the end of the week. Now, one other thing that I like to include when I can is just tips on you know, typical trading platforms and things that can help once you're inside the platform. Now right now you're looking at some thinkorswim charting, but more importantly you're looking at what I have pinned down in my system tray. So you can see that thinkorswim is running. We're currently in a live account, but one thing that can be especially handy during the day is being able to also trade in a demo account. So you know, you'll notice that if you just left click on this icon, you'll just minimize and then maximize the application. But if you actually come in here and right click on it and then launch the application again, you'll see that the login splash screen appears, and now you can click on paper money, go ahead and log in once again, and then once the login process completes, you'll see that you now have two windows, one labeled as paper and then one labeled as main. Each of these are the main desktops for that corresponding account. So as you can see here, this is a real account, and if you come over to this one, you've got the paper money listed there behind it. You can then trade both of these accounts and, you know, manage practice trades and keep up with your real trades on the same desktop. So I hope you guys find that helpful. Like I was saying, John and myself run simpleroptions.com, so you can find more of my stuff over there if you liked, you know, these things tonight. And then also, if you have any other comments, questions, or feedback, you can reach me at henry@tradethemarkets.com. So you guys have good trading, and we will see you next time.